Never in world events has a leader so rescued defeat from the jaws of victory as Zelenskyy did today. Zelenskyy came across as ungrateful and entitled. It's unthinkable. Let's just try this on for size. All Zelenskyy had to say, Mr. President, thank you. You wrote the art of the deal. Ukraine is counting on you to bring a peace deal. I, Vladimir Zelenskyy, am counting on you to bring Vladimir Putin to the table and make him live up to his deal. Only you, meaning President Trump, can do this. It's so easy to play to Donald Trump's ego. It's so easy. That's what Zelenskyy had to do. Ukraine, he could have said, is so grateful for America and for you, President Trump, standing by us. Didn't say that. It's so easy to say thank you. Costs you nothing. Then you say you look forward to hearing Trump's ideas for how to bring peace. That's it. It is very simple. There's a lot to admire about Vladimir Zelenskyy. But he and his advisors completely misread the room. They want the world to be the way they want it to be. They want it to be fair. It's not. And when the room is the Oval Office, misreading it comes at a very high price.
What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are not strong...
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. You got to be more thankful. Because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
Trump's right about that. Zelenskyy is in power because of the United States. The showdown between Zelenskyy and Trump came after nearly 40 minutes of a question and answer session in front of the press pool. Zelenskyy swung at a pitch and tried to negotiate in public and challenge the President of the United States in the Oval Office. You simply do not do that. He acted like he held all the cards, and Trump then called his hand.
You can't embolden somebody that does not have the cards, and all of a sudden that person says, oh, well, now I can keep fighting. We're not going to keep fighting. You're going to get the war done or let them go and see what happens. Let them fight it out.
All right, Trump canceled a joint press conference between the two and told the Ukrainian president to leave the White House, then posted this on Truth Social. I've determined that President Zelenskyy is not ready for peace if America is involved. He disrespected the United States of America and its cherished Oval Office. He can come back when he's ready for peace. After 3 years of war and nearly unlimited American funding, Zelenskyy appears to miss the obvious fact. Americans are tired. Moreover, they're tired of being told they must support Ukraine for an unlimited time with an unlimited amount of money. Harvard Capps Harris poll found that 72% of registered voters said they want Ukraine to focus on negotiating a settlement over continuing the war, including 80% of Republicans, 73% of independents, and still 61% of Democrats. Yet Zelenskyy came to the Oval Office making demands about security guarantees. You don't need a body language expert, okay, to understand this video of the Ukrainian ambassador. She knew it as it happened. She sat next to her president in the Oval Office. And I know the ambassador from Ukraine. She is a lovely and smart woman. But she knew in real time Zelenskyy was turning Trump into an enemy by arguing with him in front of the press. Our loyal viewers will remember I told you 3 years ago Zelenskyy was an egomaniac. A few months after the war started, July of 2022, he and his wife, in the midst of an unbelievably brutal attack by Russia and Ukrainian soldiers being tortured, he and his wife sat for a Vogue photo shoot with Ann Leibovitz. Ukraine's president just went from war hero to zero, and about the time it took for a Vogue magazine photo shoot. The headline of this article is Portrait of Bravery. Evidently, Portrait of Hubris was taken. So let's be clear about this. Vladimir Putin is pure evil. I've talked over and over about the need to stand with Ukraine. But today, Putin won because Zelenskyy screwed up. People who support Ukraine should be really angry at Vladimir Zelenskyy. He wants the world to be fair. And yes, Russia invaded Ukraine. He believes he is the victim. He is the victim. But the world isn't fair. And war is about reality. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.